Hello there, everybody, and I want to take a big moment here to welcome you to the ChatGPT lecture, in which we're going to discuss about ChatGPT. So, for those of you who don't know how to access ChatGPT, let's get right into it. Click ChatGPT on the internet and search for this particular tool. The first website is OpenAI/blog/ChatGPT. That's the correct website. Once you're there, click Try ChatGPT, and this will take you, and basically you will have to sign up for an account, answer a couple of questions, and that's it. It's not so difficult. Once you create your account, you'll be able to log in here. All right, and from here is where the magic will begin. Now, one of the things that you will realize if you log in for the first time is that how different my ChatGPT looks as opposed to your ChatGPT. Now, the number one reason why my ChatGPT looks a little bit different is number one, because I'm a plus user, which means I'm using the Pro ChatGPT plan, which is basically at $20. You can go and check ChatGPT Plus. And even inside of ChatGPT here, you can choose to upgrade to the premium ChatGPT, right? So that's pretty much what it is. Now, the reason why I have the Plus ChatGPT plan, and I owe this to my viewers to explain to them why, is because when you are using the free plan, you can only use ChatGPT for 1 hour at a time. And then there is the downtime. They're going to tell you you can come back later after some time. And that time is usually about after 3 hours. And so that to me is not productive because I don't just love ChatGPT. I love ChatGPT. That's what I'm trying to say, because it really does most of the work that I do during my day. And that is great because I used to do all of that manually, and I used to hire freelancers. And so I don't have a problem spending $240 a year in the entire year for a software such as ChatGPT. And to be completely honest with you, even if it wasn't even if it was $1,000 a year, I would purchase it because I honestly need this tool more than anyone else. Now, it's at $20 right now per month, and believe me, that's pretty cheap. It gives you access to every single thing, which means that you can ask as many questions as possible. You can do whatever you want. They're not going to stop you or anything. But most importantly, you have to understand is that when you have the Pro plan or the Plus plan, you can use GPT-4, which is basically the newest version of ChatGPT. So here's the quick comparison between GPT-3 or GPT 3.5 and GPT-4. Now, GPT 3.5 is fast. It's fast, but it's nowhere near how precise GPT-4 is and how good GPT-4 is. GPT-4 is slow. Yes, that's true. It is slow. But on the other hand, it carries a significantly big advantage. And you can experience that just by simply asking ChatGPT 3.5 to do something, and then asking ChatGPT 4 to do the same thing. And you yourself will be the judge to that. You will be mind boggled because of how vast the difference is and how smart and how precise and how great GPT-4 is. Now, not to say that GPT 3.5 sucks, because to many of you out there, you're not pro users. GPT 3.5 is good. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's just that these little differences, they need to be explained. Also here, before you move on, now the reason why my ChatGPT here looks a little bit different, I have all these prompts. These are premium ChatGPT prompts that I have. I have access to 3,283 ready-to-go prompts, and we're going to discuss them later on. But what I want you to do before moving onwards is I want you to go and install the following extensions. The first extension is APRM for ChatGPT. Now, this particular extension is what you can see over here. It's basically what activates all of the prompts that you can see around here. And some of these prompts are capable of tremendous things that would take you time to try to explain to ChatGPT to do for you. Now, for example, let's say you want to write an ebook. Now here, there's a ready prompt that you can just click on. For instance, I clicked on it right now, and you can just say the title of your ebook. Let's say, for example, you want to create an ebook titled 100 Tips Every Digital Marketer Should Know, for example. And let's say that that's your title. You just have to type in your title, and ChatGPT or the prompt is going to basically start outlining your book. It's going to write your book for you. So this is what it's doing right now. It's writing the book for us. Now, one of the things that you should be wary about is that ChatGPT sometimes can stop generating the script for you. So for in this instance, it has basically stopped generating the ebook for us, or should I say the ebook content for us. Now, in order to solve this issue, all you have to do right now is to click on continue generating, and it will continue generating. If you want to stop generating, you click this button right here, and it stops the generation. But what you have to know is that if you click stop generation and you cut the process before ChatGPT completes writing the entire book, if you click regenerate response, it's going to generate the book from the beginning. So it's going to basically take a while. So always be careful where you click, because sometimes some people might want to click continue generating, but they end up wrongly clicking on regenerate response, which basically will not continue generating. It will just rewrite everything from scratch, and you don't want that. So like I said, one of the powers of ChatGPT is this. And this tool right here, APRM for ChatGPT, actually allows you to do that. Now, I didn't quite show you where the tool is, but you will actually find it in the resources. It's APRM, all right, Premium Prompts for ChatGPT. I'm quite aware that you already know, or you are also already aware of a certain thing or a certain discipline called prompt engineering. And there's a lot of people out there that are basically selling their prompts. Yes, you've heard it right. For example, here, I can take you to Promptomania. Actually, this is a prompt generator. And here, you can start creating AI art. You click start creating your AI art. Now, this will take you to Creative Fabrica. Well, this is actually not where I wanted to take you. There's a marketplace for prompts. There's a marketplace for prompts that you can go to, right? Prompt marketplace or marketplace. You know, here people are selling prompts. Yes, this is prompt base. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, you want to sell a prompt. You can come over here and you can become a salesman selling prompts. Now, let me show you here some of the prompts that are being sold over here. Now, best GPT prompts, for example, here. Now, here you can see ChatGPT prompt generated, ultimate marketing audience, all-in-one marketing tool, write ebooks in the light speed, writing assistant. So some people think about specific prompts. For example, the LinkedIn post. Some people are always generating posts on LinkedIn. And so basically they need a prompt. Now, not to say that they have to come here and purchase it for $399, because this tool right here, APRM, can actually do that for them for free. It's just an extension that you add to your Chrome or to your Firefox. I'm not pretty sure if you can add it to Firefox. But anyways, let's say I wanted to write a LinkedIn post. I can just search for it over here. I'm pretty sure they have LinkedIn post prompts. You can see over here we have engaging LinkedIn post content, LinkedIn post content. I just have to click over here. And let's say, for example, you want to write the LinkedIn post about rich dad, poor dad, for example. You just type in the title of the book, and it's going to write a particular post for you that you can put on LinkedIn. Now, here, some people are selling these prompts, right? Even though they are here for free, but some other people are selling them. But these people are not just selling GPT prompts. They're also selling Midjourney prompts. They're selling DALL-E prompts. Now, we're going to introduce you, or I'm going to introduce you a little bit to these tools. I'm not going to go into the details to them. But for example, here, Midjourney, there are prompts that can generate for you t-shirt designs. For example, this one right here. It's for $599. And basically, after you buy this prompt, what happens is that you can use it to generate t-shirt designs like these ones here. You just have to give it the name of the animal which you want to generate on your t-shirt, and it will obviously give you a Midjourney prompt that you can use on Midjourney to generate an image that you can put on a t-shirt. And you can see over here that this guy is a top-rated seller, and that this particular prompt right here sold for 1,200 times, a total of 1,200 times. Can you imagine? And this guy is selling this at $599. So let's assume that he's making, for example, I don't know, about let's say $3 a prompt. He's making over $3,200 of prompts. That's just taking into consideration that he's only making, basically, he's making $3 for every single prompt that he sells. And there's a lot of people out here that are selling their prompts. A lot of people. For example, this guy, extremely photorealistic foods, right? So he's selling extremely photorealistic foods. Now, this guy has also sold 1,500. So that's pretty awesome. But his prompt is basically capable of generating high quality images that, who knows, certain people might want to use for advertising purposes, for many purposes. But the thing here, you can see the potential in artificial intelligence. There's so much potential. Now, though this course right here is not aimed to show you how to become a prompt artist or generate prompts, I don't know if you want me to create a course about this topic, I can show you how you can create a course about this topic and to basically showcase to you how you can maybe even start coming in here and selling your art. But unless you want me to do that, I'm just showing you what's possible with AI. Now, with ChatGPT, coming back to ChatGPT, if you click New Chat, now here, regardless of the prompts that are present over here, which there's thousands of them, to the point, or at the point we're talking right now, there are 3,283 prompts in the base or in the database that you can use from. But you can also communicate to ChatGPT directly without having to use these prompts, even though using these prompts will make your life significantly easier because you don't have to tell ChatGPT what you want. But here you can talk to ChatGPT. And by the way, ChatGPT, as far as I know, or as far as they told me, ChatGPT is not sentient. I don't know. I couldn't tell. But they're saying it's not sentient, which means it doesn't have a conscience. And that means that it will never have a conscience. But who knows? We don't know what might happen in the future. But anyways here, let's say, for example, you want to ask ChatGPT about something. You can say, hi, I am looking for 10 ways to earn money with ChatGPT by selling prompts, for example. Now here, it will tell you the 10 ways that you can use ChatGPT to sell prompts. So for example here, you can see it offers you to sell writing services or marketing assistance or educational contents or role-playing games. So it will basically educate you. Let's say, for example, you want to write something or you want ChatGPT to teach you about copywriting. You can say, I don't know anything about copywriting and I want you to teach me about all the copywriting frameworks, right? And here it's going to give you a crash course on copywriting. So here it basically started with a very famous copywriting framework, which is AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. And it explains that to you. It explains to you what that framework is. And also it moves on to the PAS, which is the problem agitation solution, which is the framework that I tend to abuse. I use it so much. It also talks about the FAB, which is features, advantage, benefits, the 4 Ps, the problem, promise, proof, proposal, storytelling. And basically, these are just 5. Now here you can say, I want to know more frameworks, because there's a lot of frameworks out there. There are books about frameworks. For example, the 16-word sales letter is a framework. The Wolf of Wall Street's method of selling is a framework. So there's a lot. So here, for example, it is basically giving us more frameworks. Problem, agitate, solve instead of problem, agitate, solution. Here, before, after, bridge. There's the before and after bridge. Problem, agitation, solution, transformation. Then there is the feature, advantage, benefit, proof. Problem, promise, proof, push. The 4 Ps. So basically here, it is giving you everything you need to know. So even the time that you have to go and spend and do research about specific copywriting frameworks, you can learn about copywriting in the matter of less than the time it would take you in the past. Probably in the past, it would have taken you about a month to learn copywriting. Now with ChatGPT, you can do that in less than a week. And you can really learn everything that you need to learn. You can also ask it questions. Let's say, for example, I want to learn about, or I want to learn the English language. So start teaching me some basic keyword or words that I can use in a casual conversation. For example, let's say you've met someone who's an English guy and you don't really know a lot about English. You can tell it to give you some of the things you can say. So here, telling you, you can say hello, hi, goodbye, thank you, excuse me, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. What's your name? So basically, it can even teach you the language. It can teach you Spanish. You can say, teach me how to start a conversation with a Spanish person, right? So here it will say, begin by greeting the person. You know, it explains everything to you. It's telling you here, begin by greeting the person and saying hola, or buenos dias, or buenas tardes, or buenas noches. And it basically is teaching you everything, right? It's telling you here, for example, this is how you say your name. Hola, me llamo Maria. And for example, you can say, ¿Cómo estás? Or ¿Cómo está? So basically, it's teaching you everything. Everything you can say, it's teaching you. ¿Qué te trae por aquí? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? So basically, it's teaching you everything. And these are just one of the things it can do. Now, to you as a professional, for example, let's say you're on LinkedIn. You're writing on LinkedIn. Now, for me, I write on LinkedIn, but I can't write everything by myself. So in most cases, I'm using ChatGPT to write the posts for me. And even the content calendar, I ask ChatGPT to generate it. Let's say, for example, you're a content creator and you want to create some content for a month on LinkedIn. You want to write a post in the morning and a post in the afternoon every single day. You can say, I am a digital marketing guru and I want you to generate a planner, or content planner to be more precise, content planner for a month of content on LinkedIn. My schedule is every day, which means I don't take breaks in weekends, and I want to share one post in the morning and one post in the evening. All right? And you can say, boom, right now it's going to start writing. It's going to give you back the calendar. So the calendar of basically of content. So here it's giving you everything that you can write about. Week 1, for example, morning post, share an inspiring quote related to digital marketing and its impact on business. Share a case study highlighting successful digital marketing campaign and its results. And even when it comes to the content, you can use ChatGPT to write this content for you. So for example here, let's say you want to write a post about step-by-step guide on creating effective Facebook ads. Now you can copy this, you can go to a new chat. By the way, don't forget to copy all of this and put it in a Word notepad where you can basically find out what to post every day. And you can keep track of what you posted every day and what you need to post the next day. Now here, if I click new chat, you can go and you can say, write a LinkedIn post using emojis about the following. You can open brackets, paste the post, boom, and it's going to start writing the post for you. So here it is saying exciting news fam, LinkedIn fam, I wanted to share a step-by-step guide on creating Facebook ads, define your objective, know your audience, and everything down to a letter, even the hashtags. It gives them to you. So all I can do right now is copy. Of course, go ahead and read the post to make sure that there is nothing wrong there. And you can come over here and you can just basically paste in the post. Now here I pasted it wrong, so I'm going to have to paste it as brute text. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. So here's how you paste it right like this. And now you have a post that you can post right away. You can just post it. And now I have posted the post in a second. Certain companies can view that. Me as a digital marketing agency, I have my LinkedIn post basically, I would say optimized to get more views. So for example, just in the last 7 days, 1,181 people have viewed my profile because I'm optimizing my LinkedIn post to get more people that are interested about me and that want to get business about me. And I constantly keep getting relationships, new relationships, new clients from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a huge part of my strategy of getting people that need to grow online. And here I say we help people grow and earn online money online. And I got really a lot of clients from LinkedIn. Now, that's why I'm posting on LinkedIn, because so many of you out there might be thinking, why are you teaching us how to use ChatGPT to write posts on LinkedIn? It's not really that impressive. Now, it's impressive for me because it gives me that extra exposure. People view my content, and chances are a lot of people can, I can initiate a relationship with other people based on my LinkedIn posting. Now, let's say, for example, you want to write an SEO optimized blog post with the click of a button. Now, over here, you can click this prompt right here, which is human written 100% unique optimized SEO blog post. And by far, this is the most used prompt. And why I know that is because here, these prompts are not like this for by accident. They are here because they are classified, or they're basically here. What you can see is that the prompts that are used the most are the ones that are at the top. So for example, this one right here has been used or viewed 3.8 million times, commented on 2.9 million times, and liked 9,100 times. The next one here is Midjourney prompt generator. And this one is, well, basically you can see why Midjourney prompt generator is used so much is because the smart people are already using it to create prompts that they can sell on prompt base for money. And I've already shown you examples of people that are really, really killing it out there and making tons of money by selling prompts on prompt base. But that's not here what we're here to do. Let's say, for example, you want to write a human 100% SEO optimized blog post. You can just come over here. Let's say you want to write a blog post about 10 tools or 10 AI tools to earn passive income. Now, you can basically come over here and ask it to write it for you. And right now, it is basically going to start writing the 10 tools. Now, I'm pretty sure I didn't click on the prompt, so I have to go back to a new chat. I'm sorry for that. That was just a bug. I'm going to click on the prompt and here enter my post. Right now, it's going to give me a significantly different answer, or I think, well, it didn't quite give me the answer I was looking for because I was looking for a post, an optimized post. Let me refresh ChatGPT here because sometimes ChatGPT can be quite stupid. Sorry, ChatGPT, but I'm just saying the truth here. Now let me post my keyword or title again. Hopefully this time it gets it. All right, now it finally got it. So here it is basically writing a blog post for me that I can copy. And you can see that everything is done for you. Headings, everything, even down to the outline. The outline here, even the headings, heading number 1, heading number 2, it tells you how many heading number 1s are there. Basically, there should be only one. And it tells you how many H2s, how many H3s, and it's optimized for SEO. And you can click continue generating to complete the post. Now, you can choose to start posting these posts on LinkedIn, or you can choose to post these posts on Medium, or you can start even answering questions on Quora, for example. So on Medium here, when you post certain things, you will have a lot of people that are going to like your content, they're going to follow you. And the good thing about Medium is that the people that follow you, they tend to basically subscribe to your email newsletter, so that whenever you post something on Medium again, you can basically find those clients. They will get your email. They will get your email, and let's say, for example, you're promoting your new ebook or your new course, you can get more customers that way. Here's another great thing that you can do with ChatGPT is basically answering questions on Quora. You can come to Quora and claim knowledge about a specific topic. Let's say, for example, you want to start writing about the travel niche. Now, just to give you some examples here, if you search for travel, now let's search for travel. Now, there's a lot of spaces around travel here. And there's a lot of people that have tons of followers. There's also a lot of people that don't have tons of followers. But let's say that you are a travel artist or a travel blogger. Now, you can come here. You can create your space. For example, here, these guys visiting and travel, they already have like 73 million people following them. This guy right here has 578,000 people following him. And all he does is posting about travel. And you can also do that. You can start your own space about travel, and you can start imagining all kinds of scenarios and posting about them, even if they're not real, right? But you can get many people because there's a lot of people interested in this, especially in the niche of news. Now, I have a blog. Actually, this is my blog. or Juicy News World blog. Now, this is a blog where I basically post news, and this is monetized via Google AdSense. And a way that I basically monetize my website is via using content. And I get the content from ChatGPT. I get the content from ChatGPT. And basically, I also use some other sources to find content that is really hot right now that people are constantly looking for. Like, for example, Jewel says her mother embezzled over 100 million from the singer. Now, these are juicy news. And after that, after I write them, I share them on Facebook to get some extra traffic. For example, posts about Donald Trump, about sports. ChatGPT is really the fuel to all of what I'm doing. Here's another great deal you can do. You can start selling books on Amazon. You can start selling digital books. Let's say, for example, you want to start selling ebooks. Let's say you want to create an ebook about the keto diet, all right? And let's say you don't have the knowledge about keto diet. Now, for example, this lady over here, now she has this book about keto, and she's got about 356 reviews. Now, doing the math, I should say only about 1 to 3% of people ever leave reviews, ever, if ever. Let's say, for example, that 3% of people have actually left their reviews, or 3% of the people that purchased have left their reviews. Now, this, if we can do the math, basically this will give this lady around, let's say, how many sales could we say? If 3% is 356, how much is 100%? So this particular book right here has probably generated around more than 10,000 sales in its lifetime. Now, it's selling at $10.99. Let's say, for example, she's only making about $4 for that because of the fees, even though this is an ebook, so there is basically no fees. But if it's a paperback, or if people buy it as a paperback, there's going to be fees out there. But let's say she's selling the ebook at, even if it's just $3, at 10,000 sales, she could have, possibly made around $30,000 just from one book alone. Now, ChatGPT can help you write an ebook. Now, you can go over here, click New Chat, and by the way, you can use the basically here the write a complete book in one click prompt, and you can say keto for dummies, for example, and you can write an ebook titled Keto for Dummies. It is currently writing your entire ebook for you. And you can format the book or hire someone from Fiverr to do the formatting for you. And you can post this book over here, sponsor it with Amazon ads, share it with your friends, get some reviews, keep marketing the book, hire some influencers on Instagram or something to basically give your book a kick, hire some influencers from YouTube, give your book some sales, and watch the money. Watch the money flow. Now, here's another platform where you can go to monetize ChatGPT, which is Fiverr. Now here, there are a lot of people out there that are selling SEO blog posts or SEO copywriting. Now these guys are actually getting tons of money. Now, for example, here, just from the back of my mind, I'm picking this lady over here. She's already got more than 300 reviews, to be precise, 303 reviews. And she's basically selling SEO blog posts and articles for $100, all right, for $100. And at this particular time right here, she's got 3 orders in queue. And every post is not more than 500 words, just 500 words. Now, ChatGPT can do all of that for you. Now, you might ask me, well, what about the plagiarism? Well, for the plagiarism, you can use a specific tool known as Grammarly. Now, you can go and purchase the premium version of Grammarly, and it will tell you how much is the percentage of plagiarism in your post. It's a premium feature. Now, I have to renew my Grammarly account. But here, if you click plagiarism check, you'll notice it's a premium feature, which means that you have to pay for Grammarly Premium. But basically, it will tell you exactly where the plagiarism is, and you can go and change those sentences where there is plagiarism, and you can attain a score of 0 plagiarism, and you can start delivering these articles as an SEO blog post article writer in your own right, and you can make money with that. And the evidence is clear here. There's a lot of people out here that are making money, and I don't need to keep scrolling down because there's just a lot of evidence of people making money from this. This is not like we are basically trying to, flatter or basically, just show you some wrong numbers. This is real. This is the truth. Now, at the beginning of the lecture, you will find that I've basically shared a book with you. It's a mini book that you can go and find. And it basically contains 100 income or 100 money earning ideas using ChatGPT, or how you can use ChatGPT to earn money. And I share with you specifically 100 ideas, which is not little. And you can go and download that ebook for free. It's completely for free. And also, please answer the quiz, right? Answer the quiz about ChatGPT, because that's extremely important that you answer it, because I really want you to not just learn, but I want you to be engaged and to feel that you're learning from a legit good course. Now, this was the course about basically ChatGPT here. Over the next lecture, I'm going to introduce you to voice over AI, and we're going to walk through fast Mid-Journey. So I'm going to walk you fast through Mid-Journey and through DALL-E 2, which are two AI tools that can help you generate images. I'm not going to spend more than 5 minutes trying to explain them to you. And then I can take you for a walk through AI voice-over generation tools such as Murph, Beta 11 Labs, and possibly some other tools. And we're going to have a next tutorial in the next lecture after the next lecture, which is going to be about Pictory.ai. And so see you in the next lectures. Stay tuned, and I hope that you enjoy the process. Feel free to drop your reviews, and feel free to let me what can we do to improve this experience for you. And it's always a pleasure to teach you.